We are nearly ready.
Hey, good evening, Kevin.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Left side, Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Nobody near Barnes. Bagley the pass to Barnes. Here's Fox. Misses the 3. New Orleans with the ball. And here's Ingram from the arc. That shot off the mark. Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ingram kicks to Williamson. Ball against Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass.
You know, no matter what you throw at him, this kid is unflappable. He's muscling through defensive contact and still scoring. That's impressive.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's Williamson missing. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. A second chance effort. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Giles checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Hields checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Hield. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Redick against Hield. Here's Giles. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Redick for 3. Parker with the steal. Here's Hield. No good on that one. Good D by Williamson. The Pelicans trail. And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Joseph looking around, down low. Here's Giles, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
Here's Williamson. The Kings getting the bucket. Back to Ingram. Takes the 3. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. It's Parker with the drop. And the dunk by Parker.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a three-point game. To the inside, Parker with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Offensive rebound. Joseph dishes to Parker. Tries yet again. And he overshot that one, missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's Sacramento up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, we've got Rashawn Holmes. Kent Bazemore is out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Jabari Parker, and it's Hield in at the 3 spot. Holmes, it's good on the putback. Holmes got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Joseph finds Parker. Goes up again. Bazemore with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Redick passes to Hayes. Here's Hart. Good work defensively by Holmes.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
Redick dishes to Okafor. Pass to Hayes. New Orleans moving it around. Jackson passes to Okafor. Kicks it to Hayes. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Holmes. Here's Bazemore. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Okafor finds ball. 18 feet out. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Okafor kicks to Redick. Okafor, the pass to Hart. Over Bielitsa. That one wide left.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Count that one. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Ball against Fox. Now here's Ball. He's covered closely. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Giles comes in for Rashad Holmes. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Bielitsa. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Okafor. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Pelicans trail by 13. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
And that one, good. Giles has got his second bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. The kick out to Holiday. No good on his first attempt of the game. With 1 on the clock, that one's not going to go. And so it's the set.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. And quite possible. And that should...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by Marvin Bagley.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So for New Orleans right now, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. Here's Williamson. That one doesn't go. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
It's his first trip to the line. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Williamson's got 8 points.
just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Sacramento shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That free throw good from Bielitsa. Sacramento making some changes. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Jackson Hayes comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Hayes kicks to Hart. 4 on the clock. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And the Kings making a change here. Bazemore is checked in. And then for New Orleans, Melly is checked in for Okafor. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Jackson. And it's good. 2 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Fox against Jackson. Here's Holmes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Sacramento, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Giles checked in for Parker.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Hield against Redick. Passes it to Hart. Clock at 6. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's foul number 2 for him. Off the inbound pass. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Holmes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. And the layup falls. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock them down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
The shot by Redick, no good. Kings leading now by 17. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
The Kings shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. The Pelicans also changing it up. Brandon Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Holiday in for Frank Jackson. They get it back. Hayes. Bagley with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Barnes. Bagley's got 8 points.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try, because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Giles. And here's Barnes for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Boy, the long limbs of Ingram come into play on defense, bothering shooters with his limbs.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Kings ahead, running away with it. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Bogdanovich. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Bagley, and it's Hield in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And so here is New Orleans. Right side Holiday. Over Hield. That one off the back iron and out.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Kings. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Bielitsa. Stolen by Ball. Williamson with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Favors. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Favors has got 4 points this quarter. Kings leading now by 18. Now Hield. From down in the low post, it goes.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Outside Holiday. Ingram wide open. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bogdanovich wide open. No good on the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And what confidence from the big fella. Williamson runs the floor like a deer, and that assertiveness to attack. Love it.
Outside Bogdanovich. And then Hield with the dunk.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
To the paint. Here's Favors. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
The Kings making a switch here. Fox is checked in. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. Outside, Fox. Here's the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 18. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Sacramento's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Down low, stolen by Ball. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson with the ball. That one good for 2. Williamson's got 10 points in just the second half. Kings leading now by 14. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Hield finds Fox. Off target with his 3. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. To the middle. Kicks it out to Williamson. Favors inside. He's covered by Bielitsa. 5 to shoot. Here's Williamson. Good. Nice job down low.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Kings.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Marvin Bagley.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Ball dishes to Reddick. Back to Ball. Shoots over Fox. Ball no good. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Fox passes to Hield. Kings with the fresh shot clock. From deep. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Moore against Len. And he lays it straight in.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And here is Joseph. To stop the drought. And no good that time. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of New Orleans really is. And let's...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in a two-guard. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1. Holiday with the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now Lyles. Dishes to Murray. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Aldridge against Favors. Aldridge, no luck.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall. Aldridge is a pro's pro. Keep your eyes open to make a play for someone else.
Holiday, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Murray. And that one drops.
Given Murray's slight frame, you'd think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
Ingram dishes to Williamson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here is Aldridge. And here is Murray. Lyles passes to Aldridge. Great D that time from Favors. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Forbes kicks to Murray. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Ball finds Holiday. Ingram with it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Melly is checked in for Derek Favors. San Antonio also making some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Trey Lyles. Derek White comes in for Brent Forbes. And it's Mills in for Murray. Aldridge, the pass to White. Excellent D there from Ball. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Here's Mills after Drew Holiday's score. Ingram with the steal. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Pelicans leading by 4. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Rudy running the floor like a point guard. His quickness in transition is blinding.
Hayes dishes to Jackson. Pass to Mellon. Passes to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it. The fast break chance. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, you see right there, Rudy attacks and maintains focus. He is a load to contain.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. San Antonio also making some changes. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Patty Mills.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
36 seconds left to play here in the first. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Walker.
Really nice work. Pirtle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
And Hayes kicks to Jackson. Inside, Okafor. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
The pass to Gay. Back to Walker. To the middle. Here's Bellinelli. And Okafor with the block. There's Jackson with the 3. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
They've got Hart. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Hayes, and it's Okafor in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. The offensive rebound. Okafor, the pass to Hart. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Pirtle. Feeds it to Murray. Doesn't go that time.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Jackson misses. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Lyles. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
Now here's Jackson. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Redick. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Jackson. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Spurs. Snatched up. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Hart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hart's got his first points of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Spurs.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
Some changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Okafor. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gay's checked in for Lyles. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. That's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
The feed to Favors. To the wing on the left. Williamson kicks to Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. For New Orleans, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
An unselfish young guard, Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Melly is checked in for the Pelicans. Now here's DeRozan. Over Ingram. And it's DeRozan missing.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
And when you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Ball. Here's Williamson. Ingram against DeRozan. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Forbes. Good on the 13-footer. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
For a guy who does so much work outside the arc, Forbes looking comfortable from mid-range.
Pirtle with the double team. Ball finds Ingram. Yep, that one goes in there.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's DeRozan. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Ingram.
Looking silky smooth there. I like watching Brandon Ingram use the mid-range area.
On the wing, DeRozan. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Pirtle is out there with Lyles. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Murray. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
Outside Holiday. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. DeRozan passes to Murray. It's good. And now it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Murray, good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Williamson.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Spurs leading by 9.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Ball finds Favors. Back to Holiday. Out to the right wing. Here's Williamson. And Pirtle pulls it down. Great with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan. It helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Lyles. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's White in for DeJounte Murray. Count it.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Jackson dishes to Okafor. Shoots over Pirtle. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Jackson passes to Okafor. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Aldridge has all the tools to protect the rim. He's only averaged 1 block a game for his career, but he got it done on that play.
New Orleans making some changes here. Nicolo Melli comes in for Okafor, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. White. Excellent D there from Ball. Pelicans trail by 15. Will it go? Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Walker's shot is off.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And it's Melli missing.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Pass to Bellinelli. Aldridge kicks to Walker. To the inside. White the pass to Aldridge. There's 39 seconds left in the third.
LaMarcus pushing the action inside. Now goes to the line where he can be phenomenal.
The Spurs have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. The Spurs also changing it up. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Mills in for Lonnie Walker.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for Lonzo Ball.
And the length of Brandon Ingram is impressive. Nice job using it to grab the board.
DeRozan in the corner. And another shot. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. Down by 15. Redick for 3. Williamson. And no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop.
A proficient scorer out in space. Mills hustles up court, gets the look he wants.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Passes it to Forbes. DeRozan with it. He's covered by Ingram. Redick against DeRozan. Aldridge dishes to DeRozan. Off the left rim and out. Pelicans trail by 15. Holiday finds Williamson. Shoots over DeRozan. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The pass to Mills. To the left side wing. Spurs passing it around. DeRozan scanning the floor. Pass to Forbes. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Over Redick. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his 5th foul. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Murray's checked in for San Antonio. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Williamson, the pass to Favors. Right side Holiday. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Lyles. Releases. Stolen by Ball. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Ingram.
Oh, did you see that? Awesome. Brandon Ingram typically isn't about the flash, but he showed it right there.
Spurs leading by 11. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Murray dishes to Forbes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Forbes takes it up strong against tight defense.
Here's Williamson. And he comes up with the deuce. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's Murray penetrating. That one falls. And the Spurs lead by 13.
And DeJounte is not holding back tonight. He is calling his own number.
Doubled by Murray. Ball finds Ingram. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. High arcing shot. New Orleans now, time running out. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. It's good.
With a menu of moves at his disposal, Ingram can surprise defenders with his pull-up jumper.
And DeRozan kicks to Murray. 1:14 left to play in the final quarter. Fires at the elbow. Again, the miss by Murray. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And Ball slams it in.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's Murray on the assist from DeRozan.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Forbes dishes to Murray. From deep three-point range, off on that one. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in... Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the center. And for San Antonio, we've got DeRozan. Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2.
Well, nice job by Bjelica. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Fox looking it over. And the 3 off target. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bjelica. Forbes the pass to DeRozan. Back to Forbes.
Helps to have Bjelica defending like this and staying active on that end of the floor.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Fox. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Spurs. Murray kicks to Forbes. Back to Murray. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
It's Fox with the drive.
You see how dangerous De'Aaron Fox can be when he uses that speed.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Murray against Bogdanovich. And the shot goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Fox. The shot, no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Barnes against DeRozan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Murray against Fox. They get it back. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
And here is Murray. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 8.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Spurs trail by 4. Murray outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. The drive by Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, that's up there. Harrison Barnes with momentum rises up, and that's a highlight.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Murray. Outside DeRozan to the paint. Passes it to Forbes. Outside DeRozan. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Spurs with some changes. Derek White comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for Murray. The Kings also at the sub. Heald's checked in. Barnes with it. Now guarded by DeRozan.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
Up top DeRozan, covered by Barnes. The 10-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Kings leading now by 8. Fox passes to Hield. That one goes in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for San Antonio, they've got Pirtle. Rudy Gay is out there with Bellinelli. Then it's White, and it's Mills in at the point guard.
And guarding Pirtle is never easy. He's got so many moves and ways to get defenders to be overly physical with him.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the second free throw, good. Here's Joseph. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Jakob Pirtle. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. And Joseph drops them both. Now Walker. Here's Pirtle. White finds Bellinelli. Bazemore grabs the miss. And so Bazemore will bring it up for Sacramento. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
White, good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Joseph, and the layup is good. Joseph's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
White the pass to Walker. Back to White. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Here's Joseph, and the basket is good. Joseph's got 8 points.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Pirtle up top. Kicks it out to Gay. Back to Pirtle. The rebound by Giles. Kings leading now by 13. Bazemore passes to Giles. Count that one. Giles has got his first bucket in this one.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
They swipe it. He Hield with the bucket. Hield's got his second basket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Offensive rebound in the corner. Bazemore with it. Outside, Joseph. For three. And Kent Bazemore good for three. Bazemore's got himself on the board with three there.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Hurdle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference. And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it two ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot. Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Here's Fox. Makes it off the glass. Fox has got 11 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Forbes the pass to Mills. And the rejection by Holmes.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The Spurs shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Murray's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento. Back to Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Down low. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. But they'll get another chance. Bagley against Murray. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's Murray with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with an 18-point lead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a tremendous start for De'Aaron Fox. He had 11 points and one assist. And that does it for our
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Spurs trail by 20. Murray with it. Picked up by Bagley. And it's Murray with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Bogdanovich, another one of those draft players that gets stashed overseas for a few years. Drafted back in 2014 by the Kings before coming over for the 17-18 season.
DeRozan on the wing. Back to Murray. Spurs passing it around. Forbes dishes to Aldridge. Now the pass to Lyles. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Barnes. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Outside for Bagley. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Rudy Gay's checked in for Trey Lyles. Heald's checked in for the Kings. Corey Joseph comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
The 3 from Barnes. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Here is Forbes, covered by Hield. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And the Spurs with possession here. Inside, and the dunk by Aldridge.
How about that? LaMarcus still with that size can go up and power it through.
Kings leading now by 18. Here's Joseph, and it's sent back by Aldridge. DeRozan with it. And he uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got 6 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
To the inside, Bielitsa, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Bielitsa does a good job of staying active and with his shot that time.
Murray for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And then Hield with the dunk.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Gay kicks to Murray. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
And here's Joseph for 3. That shot misses. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Hield. Misses off the left iron.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Outside for Murray. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. He's got 8.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Joseph against Aldridge, and he makes that one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Murray. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Pass to Bielitsa. That one a little long.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And Forbes kicks to Murray. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 11 points here in just the second half. Joseph looking around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
1 second left. That one no good. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. King. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jakob Poeltl out there with Trey Lyons. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Mills, and it's White in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Every time Bazemore gets close to the rim, it is always exciting to see how it is he's going to finish. Love seeing dunks like that.
Bellinelli dishes to Mills. This one for 3. That shot off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The wide open look here for Fox. Giles kicks to Parker. Four on the shot clock. Howard down after the assist led him into the lane.
Nice to see Jabari Parker with the recognition of where everybody was on the floor, becoming better in the pick and roll.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Mills can't hit. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Mills passes to White. From the arc. But they get it back. San Antonio again missing. And Bazemore kicks to Holmes. White against Bazemore. Back to Holmes. 11 feet away. Misses off the right iron. Spurs trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Fires the 3. Mills can't hit.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Bazemore's got 5 points in the quarter. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Perk. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Bellinelli. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Harry Giles. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Parker. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kent Bazemore. Up top, Bielitsa, covered by Lyons. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley's ability to score here has a lot to do with the attribute of quickness.
Mills passes to DeRozan. And he converts the layup.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Outside, Fox. No good on the three. Spurs trail by 21. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Aldridge left side. Knocks it loose. Here's Lyles. Lays it up off the glass.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Kings.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Free throw good, Fox.
Well, the quickness of De'Aaron Fox really is incredible. I got a chance to see John Wall early in his career, and it was the speed that we talked about. But speed can kill, and if De'Aaron Fox can control it, he'll be fantastic at creating opportunities for himself and his teammates.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Giles comes in for Bielitsa, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Barnes.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And some changes here for the Kings. Alex Lenz checked in for Harry Giles. Brewer comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Fox. There's the double team with Walker. Here we go, one-on-one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mills can't hit.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pass to Zeller. And here's Walker. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is.
The Pelicans know their fans will be fired up for tonight's action. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Barnes and it's small forward. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Now here is Holiday. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Fox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking, more ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level. But what you love about Fox is the edge he plays with, a competitive, aggressive player who feels like he can take on anybody.
Ingram passes to Favors. And the layup's good off the glass. Favors got his second basket of the game.
And Favors very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
Ball against Fox.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Inside, the 8-footer. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Ball.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Fox against Ball, and Fox gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And it's Fox with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Bagley against Williamson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Ball, the pass to Favors. And stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Barnes. Here's Bagley. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
A tenacious offensive rebound. I mean, Bagley uses his athleticism so well to collect second chance opportunities.
At the tip, and there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors got 6.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here's Bielitsa. Back to Fox. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
That gives them the lead.
Refusing to be tied down, Bogdanovich is fantastic at adjusting his body and shot when he gets hit.
The drive-by Ball. Right side Favors. It's Ingram on the wing. They get the rebound. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Joseph. Pass to Giles. Out to Parker. Bazemore passes to Giles. Yep, it counts. 1:20 left in the first quarter. The Pelicans trail. Left side favors. Hart the pass to Melly. Here's Hart. He's covered by Bazemore. Here's Jackson. Clock at 4. Redick with the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Jackson, that's good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Joseph, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Hayes, he's checked in for Nicolo Melli. The Kings also at the sub. Holmes checked in. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Hart. No points in the game yet for him. Releases. Outside for Jackson. It's Redick on the wing. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Hart the pass to Favors. Shoots over Holmes. Good work defensively by Holmes. Parker right side. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Kings lead. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
They've got Jackson Hayes. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Favors, and it's Hart in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Joseph, that's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Outside for Redick. Hayes, it's good on the putback.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
Parker outside. There's the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And Parker understands the importance of adding to his game, including upping his passing and playmaking skills.
Hart the pass to Favors. Lays it up and banks it in. Favors has got 10.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Joseph. Rebounded by Jackson.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
New Orleans moving the ball around, and they take the lead. Favors has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
And there it is for him. Joseph's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Hart the pass to Redick. Back to Hart. Left side Redick from downtown. Rebounded by Holmes. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Yes, that goes in.
And Hill has a beautiful jump shot. Love how it just glides softly off his hands.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Jackson kicks to Hayes. Passes to Hart. And the wide open shot from Redick buries the long-range jumper. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Here's Hield. And Holmes throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Hayes the pass to Favors. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Hayes. Back to Redick. Here's Jackson. The putback can't hit that one. And the Kings going the other way now. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. They retain possession. Out to Parker. Pass to Joseph. From deep. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors got 6 rebounds in the game. Jackson finds Favors. Outside for Jackson. Now Hayes. 1:06 left to play in the first half. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Here's Joseph. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The pass to Hayes. High post Favors. Stolen by Joseph. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Parker. Holmes kicks to Hield. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Good take. We all know Hill can shoot. But that threat of the outside, Jay, helps open driving lanes.
And stolen by Bazemore. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the inside. Holmes, good. Holmes got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Redick. Shot to stop the run. Here's Hart. Banked in off the glass.
And you see the athleticism and activity that Hart gives you. It's nice to see him go after second chance opportunities.
With 1 on the clock. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock.
Rashawn Holmes getting it done for Sacramento. Scoring.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They never put themselves in And that...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
On the court for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bialitz, and it's Holmes in at the center, locking down the middle. Ingram kicks to Favors. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 6th rebound on the night. The kick out to Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdan Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Ball.
This is the mindset Ball has. If you're not going to guard him closely, he'll torch you off the pass.
Back to Fox. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings and not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
And the Kings making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Puts up a 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 8. And here's Ingram from the arc. There's Ball with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got 6 points.
It's critical that Ball keeps hitting the shot. It will only improve his confidence moving ahead.
Fox deciding where to go with it. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And it's Bjelica with the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. And it's Nicolo Melli in for Williamson. Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento. And staying with the play, Ingram.
Well, that's just the long arms of Ingram. I mean, they really help him collect these second chance opportunities.
And it's Fox with the jam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Pass to Melli. Outside Holiday. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And the Kings pushing it up now. Okafor with the steal. The dish to Holiday. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And up the court come the Kings on the break.
He's getting better at orchestrating the offense. I mean, when Fox hits the open man, it brings this team closer together.
Pass to Holiday. For 3, Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Okafor. Out to Ingram. The pass to Melli. There's Ball with the 3. Offensive rebound. Ingram dishes to Holiday. Ball from long range. Rebound by the Kings. Bagley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Fox against Okafor. That shot off. And New Orleans will come the other way. And Holiday, here we go. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Shot by Bjelica and nobody around. Sacramento again missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a 5-point game. Okafor, the pass to Holiday. A second chance effort. Okafor gets the bucket.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Passes it to Giles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Sacramento, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melli. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Sacramento also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bjelica. And Hield subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Well, Bagley's got some deep basketball roots. His grandfather won gold in 1964. And he was the #2 overall pick in the draft that year.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Hart. And so it's Sacramento heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
So how about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They're back, Ball and Redick. Williamson out there with Hart, and it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5. And the technical free throw is good.
And we all know that Hart plays superb defense. Now, the next step is becoming a more consistent offensive player.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. It's Fox with the drive. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Bielitsa, he checks in for Sacramento.
Come get it.
Healed outside. To the paint, it's Bielitsa. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Derek Favors.
Crafty player. I like whenever Bielitsa tries to score and draws the D's attention.
And so he hits both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Pass to Hart. And Favors kicks to Redick. Hands it from downtown.
Rise, fire. That's often Redick's mindset, and you see why in this little play.
Fox, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Redick is in the corner. Favors finds Williamson. Here's Ball. Here's Favors. Fox against Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up again. Outside for Redick. Williamson, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and you feel like Williamson could do this almost any time he wants. The strength, the athleticism. I mean, it's next level.
Here's Fox. The teardrop falls in. And the Kings lead by 3.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
Ball, the pass to Redick. Here's Hart, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Left side, Ball. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And for Sacramento, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Bielitsa misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. To tie it up. And Williamson with a nice bucket inside. And it's a tie ball game.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And the Kings also making a change. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. Bogdanovic left side. Down low, it's Bielitsa. Great D that time from Favors. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And it's Ingram missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Fox lays it up off the glass. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
So calm and collected in the big spots. Fox, he relishes being the guy to take huge shots for this team.
Here's Williamson. Wow, hammering it in.
Well, watching him in college, Zion showed he was a big game, big moment player. That's a huge bucket right there.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And looking at Williamson's size, I mean, skill and athleticism, and trying to think of a more unique player to enter the league.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Up top, Fox, guarded by Holiday. Bagley, no good. And here's New Orleans now. They're on an 18-6 run. Back to Holiday. Kicks it out to Williamson. Ingram outside. Williamson right side. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
They grab their own miss. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I like seeing young players with Bagley's mental toughness. He was unfazed in the clutch.
Here's Williamson. Second chance shot, and it's Favors laying it in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. And, you know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Here's Fox. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ingram wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. And it's a 10-point Pelican lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Some good, David. Thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. One of the best, the lively and colorful Riverwalk. Just part of what makes... Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spot. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. And for the Spurs, we've got Lyles, also LaMarcus Aldridge out there. DeJounte Murray is out there at DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the 2. Now here's Ball. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Lyles passes to Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Forbes. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Now here's Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Williamson trying to free himself up. And that one's good by Favors.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
Murray dishes to Aldridge. Lays it up and banks it in. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Favors. He kicks to Ingram. Back to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
It's Aldridge, high post. Good D by Williamson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
13 feet away. Here's Favors. Over to the left wing. Williamson finds Favors. Kicks it out to Williamson. Deep 2 from Ball. They get it again. They shoot again. And Williamson with the layup.
And Williamson doesn't let up consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
Now here's Murray. Over Ball. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Lobs it up for Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Here's Ball. Following the score by DeJounte Murray. Pass to Favors. It's Ingram on the wing. DeRozan defending.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pelicans leading by 4. It's stolen by DeRozan. Stolen by Holiday. And up the floor again for New Orleans. Running the court. And it's Williamson missing. Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Murray. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, nice look from the big man, Aldridge. Doing a nice job sharing the wealth.
Now, here's Ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Williamson kicks the ball. Back to Williamson. And it goes down 2 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Murray. To the inside. Goes up again. Spurs passing it around. Passes it to Forbes. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. For 3, Ingram. No good on the last second attempt there. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Pelicans. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
White is out there with Mills. Then there's Pirtle. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Gay in at the 4. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And stolen by Gay. Jackson against White. Second shot opportunity. The score now all even.
Boy, Gay doing a nice job to corral that rebound. A sneaky good play there. He corralled it and finished it.
The pass to Hart. Back to Jackson. Knocked loose. Pirtle with the steal. And now here comes Gay leading the break. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Gay is sneaky now. He'll leak out to find his spot. You've got to be aware of where he is.
And Jakob Pirtle, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now, too, Brad. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
And it's White missing. Pelicans shooting well, 50% from the floor. Pass to Hart. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
The Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Okafor's checked in. Walker the pass to Pirtle. Inside, Okafor with the steal. Redick against Gay. Hart the pass to Redick. Back to Hart. The Spurs have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Shots good by Mills.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
Here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Okafor. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mills passes to Walker. Gay kicks to Walker. Here's Bellinelli to the middle. Stolen. Redick surveying the D. Hart the pass to Okafor. Feeds to Hayes. Redick against Walker. Passes to Hayes. 5 on the clock. The shot by Redick, no good. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Hayes. Redick is in the corner. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Mills passes to Gay. Back to Mills. To the paint, Bellinelli. No good there. Excellent D there from Okafor. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marco Bellinelli. That is his first foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's DeRozan. Offensive rebound, Spurs. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Lyles checked in for Gay. And it's White in for Lonnie Walker. Nelly is checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the pass to Holiday. Back to Ball. It's his first trip. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
So that'll be it for the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At one stretch in the opening period, and that's
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard position.
And, you know, Aldridge is a load to deal with. When he gets good position, you pretty much have to be physical with him.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. The Pelicans shooting well. They're at 45%. Williamson kicks to Holiday. Back to Williamson. He dishes it to Favors. And good that time. Favors has got 8 points.
And Favors very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media. Global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Ball, no good. San Antonio trailing here. DeRozan with it. Over Holiday. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, I don't know how many guys have bitten on DeRozan's pump fake over the years, but I do know it's a bunch of them, and because that fake is so good, it's a weapon for him.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Spurs. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Lonzo Ball. Now here is Holiday, and stolen by Aldridge. Here's Murray. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Rudy Gay's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And New Orleans also making a change. Frank Jackson, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Redick is in the corner. Back to Williamson. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's foul number 2 for him. The Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Jackson Hayes comes in for Williamson. And it's...
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Out to the right wing. Outside Holiday. Redick for 3. Shoots. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
No good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Outside Holiday. New Orleans moving the ball around. Okafor, the pass to Hart. Off target from 3-point range. For San Antonio, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for San Antonio. White comes in for Patty Mills. And the Pelicans also making a change. Melly's checked in. Hart the pass to Melly. Kicks it to Holiday. Here's Melly. White covering. And the wide open shot from Redick. And the Pelicans miss again. Greg, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Excellent timing by Okafor. He really bounced up and finished that alley-oop with real flavor and flair that time.
Back to White, taken away by Holiday. And now the Pelicans on the break. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Well, I tell you, when Okafor sees a wide-open teammate, he really zips the ball over to set him up for a clean look at the bucket.
Walker. Okafor grabs the miss. New Orleans gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Redick for 3. He can't get that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Redick finds Holiday. Back to Redick. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Gay's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The shot from the low post is good. And now a 3-point Spurs lead. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Pass to Holiday. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Melly. Redick with the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Spurs. Three-tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Pelicans trail by 3. DeRozan out there with Lyles. Then there's Derek White. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Aldridge in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the San Antonio 5. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Here's Ingram. Rebound by Murray. Spurs leading by 3. Here is Forbes. The feed now to Aldridge. The dish to Murray. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Murray's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Spurs. Here's Williamson, and he banks in the layup.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Aldridge against Ball. Here's Murray. And the shot is good. Murray's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Spurs.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. To the left side wing. Williamson dishes to Ingram.
And the defense has really locked down on them in this half. They need to start working to get some higher percentage shots.
And you want them taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Kicks it out to Williamson. Down low. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. 6 to shoot. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to Favors. Dishes it to Ingram. No good. That would have tied it.
This has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Murray surveying the D. Good D by Williamson. Pelicans trail by 3. And Holiday kicks to Favors. Ball against Murray. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Ball. Changes up. Favors can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for... And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Murray. Aldridge trying to break free. Murray, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Favors, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And Ball knows how to distribute the ball. Pun intended, for sure. An impressive point guard who continues to improve and impress as a passer.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. Back to Murray. Williamson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Tries again. And Lyles with the lay-in.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
And a deep three from Redick. Buries the triple. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the ball hawking, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. He kicks it to Ingram. Here's Favors. It's good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
It's in. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Well, I tell you what, that's a sight for sore eyes to see Murray connecting from distance, because when he's doing that, it really opens things up for him, because we know he can get to the basket.
And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Yes!
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
Redick for 3.
Oh, he gets it before the hole.
How about that?
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't.
an aerial view of our location. Now it's ended out.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Lyles, also LaMarcus Aldridge out there. DeRozan out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation. Great balance and body control for a big. Aldridge powers through some pretty good defense there.
Barnes can't get it to go. Aldridge dishes to Murray. To the middle, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bjelica. Here's Murray.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
Fox, no good. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here is Forbes. And there's the pass to Lyles. Bagley with the rebound. Bogdanovich with it. Out guarded by Murray. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And it's the Spurs ball. Passes it to Forbes. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Fox passes to Bagley.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Murray out to DeRozan. Back to Murray. Pass to Forbes. 4 on the clock. Spurs passing it around.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Back to Barnes. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Another shot.
A sneaky move by DeRozan catches the defender leaning and draws the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Some changes for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Buddy Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. San Antonio also making some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Trey Lyles. White comes in for Brent Forbes. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Spurs leading by 4. Here's DeRozan. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Physical defense, but DeRozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Joseph. Hield from outside. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
.152 left to play in the first quarter. And that one is good. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And the Spurs with possession here. Sacramento making their last shot. DeRozan with it. Out to White. Key in the corner. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Got a piece of it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Barnes. San Antonio also making some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Walker subbed in for White.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for two.
And Joseph drops them both. San Antonio leading. On the wing, Bellinelli. And the rejection by Holmes. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hield can't hit. The Spurs have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Sacramento grabs the miss. Pass to Bazemore. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. In transition, here come the Spurs. The kick out to Walker. Over Hield. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for San Antonio. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Jakob Poeltl out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Bellinelli. Then there's Murray. And it's Walker in at the two-guard spot. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Murray kicks to Poeltl. Back to Murray. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
To the wing right side. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. No good on the triple. Spurs shooting for the game at 42%. Now Walker, he's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Sacramento. Spurs also with the sub. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. Here is Forbes. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And it's Parker in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's San Antonio with it. Knocked away. And stolen by Bazemore. It's stolen by Lyles. Bellinelli with it. He's picked up by Parker. Poeltl, the pass to Forbes. Murray against Fox. And it's denied by Fox. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Murray against Fox. Parker with a clean look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Parker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Murray against Bagley. Got a piece of it. Parker with the steal. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Takes a three. The shot will not fall. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
And it's Murray penetrating. Off on the layup.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Murray, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And he gets the bucket. Parker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Bellinelli. It's stolen by Bagley. The Kings another fast break chance right here. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now here's Bellinelli. Here's Murray. Bagley with the block. And they're able to recover. Sacramento leading by 12. Bazemore finds Bogdanovich. Makes it off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The pass to Forbes. Here's Lyles. Back to Forbes. Spurs working the ball around now. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Outside, Fox. Parker outside. The shot off that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's White in for Bryn Forbes. Hield kicks to Joseph. The kick out to Barnes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They're in better shape now than they were. And that'll do.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bialisa, and it's Bagley in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Here's Aldridge. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Murray. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
Here's Fox. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Bagley, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's 10 points for DeMar DeRozan.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
Now, here's Fox. 11 points in the game. And here's Barnes for 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And the Kings making a change here. Hield's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Walker comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for Murray. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Fox. Hield's got his second bucket.
And that's not easy, but Hield is an effective scorer who's capable of finishing through that kind of defense.
Now here's Mills. No points in the game yet for him. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hield.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Harry Giles is checked in for Barnes. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Mills following the basket by Buddy Hield. Mills passes to DeRozan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Marvin Bagley picks one up. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Now here's Joseph. They get it back. Bagley kicks to Joseph. Trying his luck from deep. Bagley, no good. Spurs trail by 17. Gay outside. Outside White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A solid all-around kid with the size to work inside. Good play by Derek White.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Barnes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. The Spurs also with the sub. Bertles checked in.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Joseph. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And Joseph drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And White kicks to Gay. Walker the pass to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Walker with it. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. On the wing, Barnes. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Outside, Joseph. And stolen by Gay. Here's Walker, and Walker throws it down.
Gay is a high-activity player. Someone who is constantly moving his hands, being rewarded for his efforts.
Left side, Joseph. In the corner, Holmes with it. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Walker.
Over the years, Rudy Gay has added a lot of bulk to his frame. You see it right there off contact.
And Joseph kicks to Hield. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Over in the corner, White. Pirtle finds Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Sacramento. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Gang and Aldridge are up front. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Derek White. And it's Forbes in at the two guard. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Kings. Trey Lyles checked in for the Spurs. Free throw good, Fox. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV side. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Pure hustle from Barnes in transition there. The way he runs the floor is a thing of beauty.
Forbes dishes to Murray. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Holmes. Now, here's Bielitsa. Tight defense on him. 2 points. That one goes. And the Kings lead by 15.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Kings making a change here. Bagley's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. DeRozan's checked in. Bielitsa misses. Spurs trail by 15. Here's Forbes. Rebound by the Kings. Outside, Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Spurs. DeRozan's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Murray. Drops in the layup for two.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Kings leading now by 13. Outside, Fox. It's stolen by Lyles. DeRozan against Bogdanovich. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Now here's Murray. There's the three. And it's Fox with the rebound. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. 15-point game. And the shot goes in.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Murray, good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. .153 left in the game. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Nailed from three-point land.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's a great job drawing the foul, getting to the line. Murray's crafty, especially for his age.
Honey Hield, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. White, he's checked in for San Antonio.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Free throw good, Fox. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Bagley. Harry Giles comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for Buddy Hield. Here's Medu. Walker the pass to Medu. Spurs passing it around. And Mills kicks to Bellinelli. Pass to Walker. Back to Mills. Just 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark. And here now the Kings. They're on a 16-6 run.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Kings.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for De'Aaron Fox.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Mills finds Bellinelli. Now Mills fires from deep. San Antonio again missing. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass Bazemore. Here's Giles, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Bazemore, and the slam dunk by Bazemore.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This game, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll